they like the old guacamole. We're gonna pick up some of that. You know, believe it or not, actually, my giants like eating cabbage soup. So pick up some of that. And you know, after talking with the wizards for a little bit, we've come to understand that they do hail from China. Basically, that's where they learned the magic, you know, the Oriental, you know, all that kind of stuff. So what they like is the sushi. So we're gonna pick up some of that. Put that into card form. The minions, believe it or not, even though they spit out black crap, actually prefer to eat quite a bit of fruit. So it's going to be probably, you know, all of this. You know, they're pretty hungry. So you know what barbarians like? Meat. So we'll probably pick up about 50 pounds of that. That'll last for an appetizer. Yeah, we'll pick up some of that. Unshockingly, I guess it's the fact that archers also like to eat anything on a stick. You know, I guess it comes from the fact of their ancestry and, you know, impaling their food. So we're gonna pick up some fresh kebabs and get that going for them. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. You know, Valkyries, as tough as they are, they actually really appreciate the environment, and so they kind of are hippies, you know, little gingers. So we're gonna pick them up some granola, probably a couple of these boxes of bars. You know, they're just about saving the environment, but kicking your ass apparently. Golems are obviously an interesting breed. They're not really anything organic, but they are made of rock, which indicates to me that they are, well, the carbon-based life form in the strictest sense of the word. They're just carbon. So they like to munch on a little Kingsford charcoal. So put that in the cart, probably about 25 bags, but that'll feed just one. I mean, heck, they take up 30 spots, so they could use a little weight loss, to be honest with you, but you know, you have to work with them. I mean, they're handy. Wall breakers are interesting. Obviously, they don't really have a stomach, but I think that they like participating in the social aspect of eating with everyone else. So, you know, what they actually like to eat are black olives, and you know, that kind of makes sense because they're black and they're round, and shiny, just like the bombs that they deploy. So actually, we pick these up for primarily both just the wall breakers and the parachuter. Not the parachuter, obviously, but the balloons. So we'll get them some of those. You know, healers are they're kind of very feminine. So I think that they're always probably watching their weight. You know, wearing skimpy clothing, but you go in there and heal the guys. It kind of probably gives them a charge, like, oh, hot girl, let's raid harder. So, you know, what they like to actually, they're just on a liquid diet, so we give them some cranberry light juice, and I think that pretty much satisfies their need and keeps them going. You know, they eat light. You know what them hog riders like to eat, right? You know what it is. You know what it is. Pork rinds. Yeah, these things are good too. Pekkas, you know, Pekka is a she, but I personally think that it really comes down that she's always drunk and powerless, and she's probably one of the most hardcore troops you can deal with, and it just comes down to, I think she's just a wino. So pretty much anything on this shelf will do it, and you can't help it. I mean, but hey, you don't have to buy it all the time. We don't make them all the time. Jorge Yao, though, must have spent a ton of money. You know, and lastly, you know, our dragons, they, believe it or not, actually have indigestion, heartburn. Imagine that, they breathe fire, right? So, you know, little known secret, if your dragons are upset, they need little ice cream. So, they like the dairy-free stuff, though. They are lactose intolerant. You might not know that, but chances are, if they're having a case of diarrhea, that's why. Lactose gluten-free ice cream. We love it. And lest we forget our heroes, the Barb King and the Archer Queen. Believe it or not, guess what they like? I think it's a no-brainer. Budweiser, king of beers, duh. You know what? You'd think they'd like that. Not really. You know, they're actually hipsters. They like this shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yuck. Well, that's it, guys. Done all the shopping. Spent about, well, I'm an extreme couponer, so I spent $2. Yep, saved 99.99%. Amazing, but got a lot of people pushing that shit out, so I gotta get the car ready. So, carry on. Keeps it real. Knights Inc. Knights Incorporated. Flash on, buds.